All right, man. I'm really not into like the B2K thing, but what's so funny is it's another woman trying to tear down a man, for whatever reason it is. But she basically went on the little Nick Cannon podcast that's really getting popular, and said that Omarion only gives her $350 a month per child to have two kids together for child support, right? But the kicker is that the children are staying with him right now. So, at the end of the day, let's talk about the situation. We back, Goodfellas Sports TV. Make sure hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And, all right, to talk about the child support part real quick, because I was only going to talk about that, and I got to listening to the majority of what she was saying. And at the end of the day, if the kids don't live with you, he don't have to give you nothing. You know what I'm saying? If I have the rights to if the kids stay with me, and right now they're going through a custody battle split or whatever, but if the kids stay with me, then why should I have to pay you anything anyway? Because if the kids stay with you, you wouldn't give me nothing. If anything, she should be giving him something for the kids, right? Because he's staying with them. But y'all know how the child support system go. It's to bury the man. It's really to really just tear down the man. Black man, white man, Asian man, whoever it is, right? So, he's not supporting me. At the end of the day, it's called get a job. You know what I'm saying? What's so funny about this and what made me actually want to do a longer video is this, okay? You talk about the household thing, and let's just say an old school dude to say, well, women supposed to stay at home and cook and clean, right? Well, then people say the argument is, well, cooking and cleaning is a household, it's just what you're supposed to do, okay? It has no gender, it has no height, it has no weight. No matter what you're supposed to do, it's a life skill. Everybody's supposed to cook and clean. But isn't it a life skill for men or women or whatever you want to identify yourself as, is to get out there and make a living for yourself? That's more of a life skill than cooking and cleaning. Because if you don't go out there and earn for yourself, right? If you don't go out there and earn for yourself, what you going to have to cook and clean? You don't have no food. You don't have nothing to cook and clean. All right? That's my whole point. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, why can't you support yourself? Why are you looking for handouts? Why are women always looking for handouts? Because at the end of the day, it's not about supporting a child. No, it's not. At the end of the day, it's about supporting their habits, supporting their lifestyle, supporting their car. What is child support meant for? To support the child, right? Put food on the table, clothes on them. They need toys. They need stuff for school. That's what child support for. At the end of the day, what you're supposed to bring as a parent is you supposed to provide a house. You supposed to provide transportation to and from school. You supposed to provide parental guidance while you there. Now y'all supposed to go, half or for like daycare and stuff of that nature, or schooling or stuff of that nature. But child support is rarely used for the support of the child. It's used for the support of the mother. It should be called mother support or scoring woman support. But with the kids living with him, he shouldn't have to give her nothing. Shouldn't. But are you going to watch the interview, right? And it's not about the kids. She said, well, he left me and my kids, and he didn't tell me why he left, and he just said he needed space or whatever. At the end of the day, if a dude start messing with you and he won't even tell you what you did wrong at the moment, I guarantee you he expressed what you done wrong before. I guarantee you he said, man, you need to get up and cook. You need to get up and clean. Oh, baby, why this ain't done? Or, why you nagging me about this? I guarantee you he's already expressed with her what's wrong. It's at a point where he fed up. He don't need to articulate it no more. She looked good. She probably smelled good. But at the end of the day, he tired of her. Whatever she did, she's saying, oh, I don't know what I did wrong. Yes, you do. I've been in enough relationships to know. Men tell you what's wrong. It ain't, they don't, at least, the men I'm growing, in my generation, they tell you what's wrong, and they tell you like, hey, babe, man, could you start cooking? Oh, babe, could you start washing my clothes? Or, hey, could you stop hanging around Tanya? Or who that nigga you talking to on the phone? Or they'll tell you what's wrong. And they express what's wrong. But he at the point where it's like, nah, bruh, I'm good on you. Everything I kept telling you to do and work on, you didn't work on or nothing of that nature. I'm tired of dealing with you. But if you pay attention, she says I more than she says Omarion, more than she say her kids. You know what I'm saying? He left me, or it's I and me. He left me to tell what I gotta do. What am I gonna do? And women, it's all about how they feel. It's not necessarily how their daughter feel, or how their son feel, or how the dog feel, or how the cat feel. It's all about them. Let's listen to the interview, not linking in the description. It's I, it's me. He don't support me. And women are very, very selfish creatures. And I hate to generalize them, but they're very selfish creatures. At the end of the day, if she was feeling that type of way, how Omarion feeling fed up, you know what I'm saying? It'll be a different ball game. But since Omarion fed up, she don't understand. She act like she don't understand why. And why we can't make it work, or why the relationship can't work, or why we just can't figure it out. But if she at the point of no return and she done with him, it's over with. Women hate for men to break up with them and tell themselves, oh, it's not over till I say it's over. They want to control, and they control it, and they want to be very, very selfish. Women are very, very selfish. And it's all about me. You don't think about me, or it's not the kids. Like, oh, you know what? I can make it on my own, but my kids, you know what I'm saying? She said the kids a little bit. And at the end of that, she was like, he left and didn't tell me why. And I guarantee he told her why, right? Even if he didn't tell her why at the moment, like, he left. So I moved out, and what I'm going to tell my kids when they get older and this and that. But they don't want to, their daddy left them. No, he's still there. He come and see them once or twice a week. They living with him right now. He don't want nothing to do with you. And now that she hurt, and now that he left her, what she do? Instead of remaining silent, letting the process play out, this could be a faith test. Omarion be like, I want to see what she gonna do, you know what I'm saying, while we broke up right now. I want to see what she about to do. You know what I'm saying? Let me just test her. And what she gonna do? She failed the test. She going to every podcast. Oh, I'm dating Lil Fizz. She's talking about, when we broke up, then I started just talking to Lil Fizz. Like, nigga, are you think that I'm stupid, or you think that Omarion's stupid? So you broke up, and then you ran to his man in his group and said he got the best penis you ever had. I see why he left you. You probably was messing with that man, or had thoughts of messing with that man before that. She probably was messing with him, or she probably was cheating on Omarion before all that or whatever. And what's she doing? Oh, he's lying on his taxes and saying I work for the company. And now that he ain't came out there and slandered this chick name through the mud, none. He said, I'm done with it. I'm over it. She going around here making the rounds. He had a little interview with DJ Vlad. I guess he gonna drop more parts to it or whatever. He ain't said nothing about old girl like that, right? He ain't dragging her name through the mud. He like, I'm finished. I'm taking the most high road. And you can already tell the guilty party. Now, she want to go out here and he ain't dragged her name through the mud. And, oh, I'm messing with it. I'm messing with Lil Fizz. And, he give me the best thing in my life. And whoop-de-whoop. And she trying to hurt him. She trying to get a reaction out of him. Because his what do you say? My heart is an icebox. He numb. He done with it. He over it. You know what I'm saying? And they doing anything to hurt him. Oh, his boy J Boog slept with his mama. And all. They doing anything to hurt him. And she spearheading the negativity and the devils and the demons. She spearheading that. And that's why you got to watch who you have a baby with. That's why you got to really thoroughly get to know people. Knowing somebody for 6 months, knowing somebody for a one night stand, knowing somebody for a year. Man, it take 3 or 4 years to really get to know people. You know what I'm saying? And that's all she want to do. She's so hurt right now because he don't want her. So instead of her just, riding through, they doing the custody battle, she doing anything to make him look bad in public. So another woman won't mess with him. So his peers will laugh at him. So people can talk down on him. And that's somebody that never had your genuine best, they genuinely never had one of the best for you. Because people who care and love you, they not going to go to drag your name through the mud like she doing. They not going to do that. Unless you force the hand. Now, if Omarion was out here dragging her name through the mud, she this and that, then she forced to defend herself. And still, it don't seem like he dragging her name through the mud. I ain't heard nothing. That's how you know somebody really done with somebody. And whatever she did it. She want to play like she didn't do it. But hey, I linked the interview in the description on the source link. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsor, video question, want to make a donation. Link description. Best way to donate, share the video. And let me know what y'all think about it, man. Like I said before, Omarion taking the high road and she trying to play the underground world. One time for the one time.